Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about detectives who are not Sherlock Holmes. I've always wondered if there are other detectives like Sherlock, not in terms of high intellectual ability, but in terms of crime solving. I found a few over the years and I'm going to introduce them to you. Many might already know them, but I find them intriguing even now, so I'm going to introduce or reintroduce them to you anyway. There is no ranking involved, so I'm just gonna list the detectives in the chronological order of their origin. First in my list is Hercule Poirot. He is one of the detectives created by Agatha Christie who has huge number of books. Now, if we look into his profile, he is a Belgian who is hardly 5 foot 4 inches tall with egg shaped head and a stiff military mustache. He dresses incredibly and has impeccable eye for clues and arriving at logical conclusions. He was in Belgian police before becoming a private detective. He has 45 full length books and many short stories that got published between 1920 and 1997. There are a lot of movies and TV series adaptations based on his books. Now, the next on my list is Miss Marple, another detective created by Agatha Christie. Her name is Jane Marple, who is a single old lady. This is the only old female character I have ever read who solved crimes. She is shrewd, intelligent, and clever enough to pick up a connection with a crime, even from a very normal, casual conversation. Almost all of her crime solvings are within a close range because she's an old lady who cannot walk longer or without strain. So, wherever she stays, a crime occurs and she solves it. I mean, it is fair because she's old and she can't move around and find clues like Poirot. So, this she is not officially a detective like Poirot, but she solves crimes. And that's what I found more interesting. Both the characters were developed by Agatha Christie, but they have no similarities. There is difference in type of crime, crime solving techniques, and everything. Agatha Christie's writings are simply amazing. Miss Marple has 13 full length books and some short stories that got published between 1930 and 1976. There are a lot of movies and TV series based on Miss Marple as well. Now, the next I have is Alex Cross. He is a fictional character created by James Patterson. Many of you would know James Patterson. Alex is an African American detective and a psychologist based out of Washington, D.C. Prior to being a psychologist, he was with the Metropolitan Police and FBI. Now he consults police and major cases. So he is highly intelligent and mentally strong and a very simple person. He has 27 books as on 2019 and I'm not sure if his detective career has ended or not. I didn't find any books this year. And one interesting fact is that out of 27 books, 17 books have the word cross in the title. Sadly, Alex Cross has only 3 movies made. The fourth detective on my list is LincolnRhyme. Many of you would know him from the movie The Bone Collector. So he is a fictional character created by Jeffrey Deaver and has 13 books published between 1997 and 2017. Like Alex Cross, I'm not sure if LincolnRhyme's detective career has ended or not. So, Rhyme used to be an NYPD homicide detective, and during one of his field works, he gets badly injured and is now a quadriplegic. He uses his specialty in forensics by consulting with NYPD. He meets Amelia in the first book and trains her to be a forensic expert, and now they are partners. As I had seen the movie before reading the books, I have always imagined Rhyme to be Denzel Washington and Amelia to be Angelina Jolie. There is a new TV series that has begun this year and I have not seen that yet. I'm not usually a fan of movie or TV series adaptations, so anyway, I will still give it a try. So, the last and final detective I have in the list is the Railway Detective, a character created by Edward Marston. Inspector Robert Colbeck is a detective of Scotland Yard who is a qualified barrister, but after a certain incident in his life, he decided to work towards preventing crime rather than securing convictions. He is a very handsome person who dresses perfectly. What I liked about the series is that the plot is set in 1850s and all the murders are related to railways in one way or the other. Hence the name Railway Detective. I have never read any books that describe trains so beautifully. So far, he has 16 books and one short story collection published in between 2004 and 2018. I have not read all the books of these detectives, but close to 10 books of each, which for me is a good number to more than like them all. That's it, I'm done. How many of these detectives did you know? If you know of any other good detectives, please introduce them to me. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, click the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep reading books until the next video. This is Darshini signing off.